Hey, loves, it's your girl Queen. Hey, how y'all doing today? Welcome to Slapping with Truth. If y'all are brand new here, we welcome you all with open arms. Now, y'all know I don't bring nothing but the best of the best on here because, of course, we are the best of the best, right? Now, today, I
Right.
want to tell y'all, I got a special treat for y'all in the house now. We got a jewelry designer, right? We got a Yanni specialist in the house, and so much more. And what a lot of people don't know is, she a comedian, and a lot of people don't know it, but she funny without even trying to be. I'm trying to tell y'all. I seen it for myself. I've been seeing it. When I first met her, she was funny, and she's been funny ever since, and dear to my heart. But
Lord.
without So, without further ado, y'all, I want to make sure that y'all give it up for Miss Adore TYPLLC.
Hello,
Ah,
hello, everybody. Hi, cousin Queen A.
ah,
My girl.
hey, ah. That's how she's doing,
Hey.
y'all. So remember
I'm
that. So,
doing good. I'm
hey.
doing good. It's all new to me, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
Hey, and we ready to have you here today.
All
So
right,
now
all right.
we talk. I want to talk about now. I asked you for your mission statement, right? And you said that misunderstood is an understatement, right? So
I
I
did.
want you to kind of talk to us about what you mean when you say misunderstood is an understatement to you.
To me, okay. Well, I feel like me, the individual that I am, I'm misunderstood a lot. A lot. But it's an understatement because you got to get to know what you misunderstand.
Mm, that's deep.
Sometimes the misunderstanding, you just got to take the time to get the understanding.
Now, when you say you miss,
Sometimes you got to ask.
right.
Sometimes you got to ask. Sometimes, and I'm guilty of it, just one that don't. I'm more of an action person, and I really don't. I'm starting to think before I do,
Mm.
but I didn't used to do that. I just act. You know what I'm saying? So it's like in the same breath with me, with others. Like you sometimes got to take the time to understand what you not understand.
Mm. So can you think of a time where you can think of in the past where maybe you was misunderstood and you felt like people didn't understand you? I know it's probably a lot of them, but just like
Yeah,
one specific time where you feel like you was misunderstood and nobody understood what you was trying to express or saying or whatever it may be the case.
I'm gonna just say it like this. I'm not gonna really put it in a this time.
Right.
No, it's just a lot of times the way that I'm trying to put things out, my delivery might not be coming the way that it should for it to be understood. And that's where that misunderstanding comes in at because then you taking me maybe in a negative perspective, but that's not where I meant to come from.
Right.
So, and I'm not trying to jump the gun. If you notice as I'm speaking with what happened to me having my stroke. So, and you pulling me out publicly to speak, I'm not mad at my cousin. I appreciate that because I do talk, but I talk at my own leisure. Like I could be really a chatterbox if
Right.
I want to be, but
Right.
I pick and choose
Right.
when, where, and what, whatever. But
Mm.
anyway, just I had to learn with what. happened to me as far as me having a stroke in March of 23, I had to learn to slow down, to listen, to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like different things that I went through having this stroke is like it's still learning um I guess abilities, like learning different things that I can learn from, even at 52.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I have to slow down
Right.
sometimes, like, and that's just to listen, just to hear, just to comprehend. I got to slow down. If you didn't know, you wouldn't know. If I didn't tell you I had the stroke, you wouldn't know. But me doing this is let me know I really got to slow down, even to get out what I'm saying to you to say to y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Like, not that I just realized it, but it's like realization of, dang, I even got to slow down on here to even get my words out to be understood. That's crazy, but it was a whole lot to get to this. But
And that's
that part.
deep. And I want to, if I can, talk to you about that for people out there who've had a stroke, right? Because I've never had one, right? So if people like me, we don't understand. So when you went through your process, when you first had your stroke, I'm pretty sure it was a lot of things that you was able to do that when you had your stroke that you went to not being able to do, right? So
Yeah.
and that I know for me, I would feel like it would make me lose a lot of confidence. It would make me lose, like, some days I might feel down and don't want to do nothing or might not even want to be here. And some days I might, I don't know.
Exactly.
But for you,
Exactly.
can you speak to the
Exactly.
world for what it felt like for you and how you spoke to yourself, or how did you keep yourself confident in that moment? First off, how did it feel when you first had your stroke? Like, what was it like going from being able to do things and then all of a sudden needing to have to rely on everybody? Because I know that's.
Oh, yeah, that was something for me because well, let's say as I was going through the motion of having a stroke, let me say I had many, many strokes. Being that I never experienced it, I didn't know what I was dealing with, but I felt it every time in my
Mm,
head. I feel it. I could feel different. My face would get numb on one side. Um, I started losing my right side. So with me not knowing that, I'm literally actively having strokes or mini strokes, whatever you what they were like. All I can say now is I'm just so grateful that I'm here and I could talk about but it was different for me because I never experienced it. So I didn't know what it was. So it was the one day on March 23rd when I went to the hospital. I actually drove myself to the hospital.
mm,
And that was probably my third time within a week and a half going to emergency. And I believe every time I went, I was having, some of them symptoms. But by the time I got to the back or whatever, it's like, oh, well, this is that and the other. They don't see this, they don't see that, they don't see nothing going on. But that one day I went on the 23rd, I was actively having my stroke.
right.
So, of course, they kept me. And like I say, it's just if you never had it, you're not going to know what you're dealing with,
Mm,
but it's like I went through everything. When I was in the hospital, I kept actively having the mini strokes. So it was like they was watching me, but it was to the point that it was like that's all they was doing was watching me
Mm.
until the one doctor came in and um, I was actively having another mini stroke, and this man said, "Oh, we got to get her down here." They had to do an emergency surgery. They put a stent. My carotid artery has split. I mean, to where the blood was coming inside my body. I don't know for how long. All in the mini strokes.
Mm.
God was just keeping me. God
Right.
was keeping me. Um, and I know, I got a lot. I got a lot of work to do. Like I do. I got a lot of work to do, but I don't have a lot of time, so I got to get on
Mm.
it. I
So
got to
what did
get
that feel
on.
like mentally? Like, what did it feel like? Like, did you lose? Did you have the same confidence that you had before you had your stroke afterward?
No, not right away.
What did
No.
that feel like? Can you explain to the audience, like, what did that kind of
Um,
feel like for you when you was going through that process of losing, like when you lost your confidence? What did that feel like?
I felt helpless.
Mm.
And it's like for me being just one, I was STNA. I got certified in 93. And, I took care of people that had strokes.
Mm.
I took care of people. You
Like,
would
how can
never
this be
think that
you when
it'd
I'm
be
supposed to
you.
be taking care of them? Right.
You never think it'd be you. But with me, and I was at the time I was waiting on my birthday to come. I was ready to turn up. Yeah, I turned up all right there in that hospital bed, thanking God that I was able to be there.
Mm.
So it's very mentally challenging. Um, it's still mentally challenging on today, even though I look good, I feel good, you know, and I'm just all I could say is just I'm ever so grateful that I'm still here to still figure out my purpose. Like about 52, I should know better, but we all go through life how we go through life. I can't speak on how nobody else got to get what they got to get, but I can't worry about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm here to get what I can and make it make sense. Period. Make it make sense.
I love
Whatever
it.
I could bring, I try to do what I could do.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but anybody that probably went through what I went through, you know, I'm always here. I could, I always got convo, I'm open to conversate about anything.
Can
I
you
don't
tell
have
us
a
some
problem
things
with it.
that maybe you told yourself to keep yourself confident in that time? Like if it was like if you was talking to another stroke victim and they said they lost their confidence, what would you like? Can you give them some words of advice to maybe help them keep their confidence? Or what did you say to yourself? Or what things did you do to keep yourself confident in them
I
times?
have to encourage myself. I have to speak life into myself. I have to, recognize that the power is in your tongue, and it starts with you.
You so I know you was talking. You can go ahead, cousin, with your story. Make sure I'm recording. Okay, it's still recording. Mhm.
Okay. So see, here I go. What was I talking about? Cause
That's
I stopped talking.
no.
Is that part too? That's things that I deal with too. Um, memory loss.
Mhm.
It's like it's like it's a given now. Like, oh my God, like this can't be a part of life.
But don't
You know
be
what I
afraid to
mean?
share.
Like,
Because I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
because
I ain't even had a stroke, and I do it all the time.
yeah, I deal with it all the time, even, even more since, since then. But it just be like, it be certain times that it happens to me that to the point that I really recognizes it. And it just be like, I kind of get that, oh, I hate that this happened. You know what I'm saying? But I don't, you gotta, you gonna feel what you feel
That's
at
it.
times, but it's not that I be trying to speak on negativity though. Like, but you gotta feel what you feel and then just get off of it and keep it moving.
That's it. That's it. I
You know
love
what I'm saying?
I love it. I
Yeah.
know you were just telling our lovely audience about how, if they have suffered from the stroke and they done lost their confidence, that the best thing they can do is believe in themselves. And I like that. And because one of the things we also talked about was one of the things we value here, is the family, positivity, respect, things of that nature, overcoming self-doubt. And one of the things you
Yes.
talked
Yes.
about that you highly value is family. Why is family
Hmm.
important to you? Because family
Oh,
is important to
that's
everybody for different reasons.
everything to me. That's everything to me. Okay. See, now I got something to
Here, look, there she go, look.
But my auntie, your cousin, we talked today. And, she called me, but she gonna say, well, I called you accidentally, but I didn't accidentally call you because you called me back. But it's just we come from our background is spiritual, is what it is. We come from ancestors of slaves, but praying family. Even though they were slaves, but we had some that got away. See, we was fighters. It's all in us. Spiritually, physically, we try not to have to go there. but um, but we are true spiritual beings. Our family is. And I say that because my aunt she called me with an assignment and I gotta do what I gotta do. It's time to, quit playing out here. God ain't playing with us.
Right.
He's not playing with us. Like, I don't care how much we think anything is a joke. Like, everything is not funny and everything is not to be played with.
That part.
You
Hey,
know what I'm saying? And our family is one because it's on us to protect us. You know what I'm saying? And that's real. So I'm going to get on what I need to get on. But basically, my whole point is, you know, for Annie be saying that, and we had this talk today, it's like it put me on my spiritual uh assignment on my post where I should have been,
I like that.
but I'm not gonna let him down. So I'm gonna go get back on my post. If I gotta get knocked in, a couple of times, I know he don't play. He
And
don't
I
play. He don't play. Especially about his though, for real. So don't play with him. Like, we coming, man, and I got a word too from my niece, China. Um she's a member of Power of Faith, she brought a word the other day, but it's just basically she's speaking on what's really going on. Like, all of us out here who is children of God, who has been really on that line, on that spiritual line, we didn't had a place.
Mhm.
We still got a place.
Right.
But us that's not on our post, Keep sleeping if we want to. That's what I'm saying. And I don't want to be that one. I don't want to be that one. I know I got a job to do. So I'm publicly saying, yep, I am finna be on it. But I am human. I'm human. So if you see me and you see, yeah, she changing, well, pray for me.
I like that. I like that.
That's all you got to do is pray for me. I pray for you. Like, we got to pray for each other. We got to stand for nothing, what?
Right.
Fall for everything, or however you want to say it. However the saying is. I probably didn't say it right, but you know what I mean.
I definitely do.
Y'all know what I mean.
Definitely do.
just look, put the correction in the comments so I could get it.
Yeah. That so you think most people take family for granted?
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
you feel like most
yeah.
people take family for granted? Because I know I feel like for me, a lot of people take family for granted nowadays. When we grew up, we slept all we was bunched up. It didn't care if it was one bedroom. We would all be bunched up cousins in a one bedroom
Man,
on the floor.
that's
We
what my auntie was talking about too.
so why do you feel like most
Mm.
people they don't really value family nowadays?
Cause once our matriarchs, our grandparents, once they left, once they passed on, it's like everybody lost the sense of family.
I agree.
It's like my auntie was saying, we never ever, and we been a blended family. We never ever step nobody. We
Mhm.
always was just family. We didn't know nothing about step brother, step sister, step cousin, step
That
whatever.
we sure didn't. We ain't know
We
nothing.
didn't do that. And our grandparents, Mary Stevens
Mhm.
and Willie Stevens, they didn't like that. We never seen a difference in our family. Like, as far as step. You know what I mean? On that
Step
note.
in
Like,
half, like half brother and half sister. Like, what is a half
we
brother and half
don't
sister?
do that. We don't do that. Yeah, we don't do that. Like, we family.
I
It is
agree.
what it is.
I love it. And y'all want to hear a joke? I gotta tell this. So like speaking of family, I gotta tell y'all how we met, right? So I have to tell y'all this. So we had a family reunion. And I went to the family reunion because I don't really know a lot about my mom's side like that. Like I grew up with my dad, so my dad raised me. So wasn't really, I was around my mom's like her sisters and them, but not her, broad family. So I went,
Right.
that's how we met. And when I tell y'all, like, she is a comedian for real, but it was really like when she said you could tell we both value family. And it was like we had been knowing each other our whole life. So it was so funny because both of our tires needed air. Like we both needed air in our tires. And she had an air pump and it was late. The whole family left us, y'all. But one thing we did, we made sure each other was good. She stayed
That's
back,
right.
got air put in my tire. We wasn't leaving each other. And when I say we've been like this since that day, like I don't care if we don't speak every day. Like I love my big
Mm-hmm.
cousin right here. Like you would have
Oh,
thought
I love you too,
like
baby.
you know what I mean? So I just had to tell y'all. And it was amazing because when I first met her, like she said, I didn't even know she had a stroke. I didn't know nothing about her having a stroke or nothing. So I want y'all to understand like the
I'm
power.
just life, y'all. I'm life. You hear me?
Hey, life, love. Like when I say I felt the love when I met this queen right here, I had to really share that with y'all. So she really values family. I felt it the moment I met you. And I want to say thank you for that because A lot of
Oh,
people don't,
you're
we don't
welcome. Thank
stuff like
you.
that no more. You know what I mean? We don't. And it's like nowadays, it's like now everybody's in competition with family.
And
Especially
why?
seen each other in years.
Boy, do you know how much we could do to?
Yes. So I had to
Oh
say
my goodness.
that because
You know,
I feel like I was like, oh my gosh, like yep, like I would have thought, like even to this day, it's still hard for me to even think that we ain't even been knowing each other that long as family. Because to me, it's
right.
been knowing you my whole life already. Like so, I had to say that. I had to say that. And so one of the
That's
biggest,
what's up, cuz.
oh yeah, always I gotta get props on here when it's due, especially when it's due. And for you, it
Yes, baby.
was definitely due. So I had to say that.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And I appreciate you for that. So, one of the biggest lessons that she said 2025 has taught her is that life be lifing, as we all know, y'all. We all know life be lifing.
Mm-hmm.
Said all we can do is do what? You said all we can do is do what?
I don't know what I said, girl. I probably didn't
Is get
forget
better.
it.
That's okay. She said life be life, and all we can do is get better. So, can you
Yeah,
explain what you mean when you say life be life? And because we all know life gonna life, it's gonna life every day. As soon as you think you got just as soon as you think you got money to save, you got to spend it.
yeah,
When
yeah,
some
yeah,
happen, some happen.
yeah.
So what do you mean when you say all you can do is get better?
Let's get better at it. We just gotta look. Life is gonna do what it do. We gotta learn how to maneuver out here.
Mhm.
That's first and foremost. And networking is the number one thing. You can't go wrong with networking
Mhm.
because we all got to come together at some point, or not, or not, or not. If you choose to be the knot, be the knot. But whoever's willing, we could do some things. We could do some things. Black power, baby. We could
Yeah,
do some things.
for real.
I'm just saying, like it's time to, for real. We getting to the point. Y'all better be looking for some land, somewhere to live, somewhere to take your families, a big enough house for y'all all to have your own space.
That part.
Quit competing, and you better start living how life is life.
Mm.
That's my point.
Ooh, thank you
That's
for
enough said. They better get
that.
it.
That's enough said, a handful said, because like you said, I like how you explained it, like life gonna life, but you gotta worry about you and make sure that your life is life in. Let me say that, because life gonna life regardless, but you gotta worry about you. So I like your message in that. I love the
Mhm.
message in that. Now I gotta ask you a question, right? So I asked
Okay.
your funniest failure story was that you now thank the universe for, and you said your business, paparazzi, and your Yanni's theme. So
Mhm.
how that is the funniest failure story that you now thank the universe for.
Well, for one, when it comes to the paparazzi,
Mm.
for one, I never thought I would still be in it or connected to it. I always start things, but I've never been able to finish.
Mm.
You know what I'm
How
saying?
long you been doing paparazzi, if you don't mind me asking?
I think it was 2000, and it's been about 4 years.
Oh, it's been a
I
while.
want to say about 4 years, 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
I gotta get.
But basically, it's been a few years.
Yeah, it's been about 3 or 4 years. So I've been doing it for a while, but the main thing is I've been doing that. Then I got certified to do the Yoni things. So life been like we just
Mhm.
said. So I've kind of rearranged my house so many times, like with life. So me coming home from having my stroke and everything, I haven't been able to really do much.
Mhm.
So my business was basically put in the basement. My paparazzi has been put in the basement. So life has been life. Life has been on hold for me.
Mhm.
So the main thing is this. I'm in the process of decluttering, and business is starting to come back upstairs. So my whole point is she coming back outside with the business is what she's saying.
I like that. Say, look, when you thought it was over, it ain't over.
It
It
ain't
ain't
over.
over.
And I even got I got some packets here for you ladies and the yoni themes. I'm bringing the paparazzi back, but that'll be at a later date because I got to do some things with that. So, but I still got it. Y'all can always hit me up for some of that paparazzi. I know I keep it on deck. Keep it on deck. But anyway, this is the life right here. This
So
is the life.
explain to us what that is. So what is that you have? What are
So
the goodies for us?
this is my yoni theme herbs.
Mm.
So this is for the yoni thing, which is the ladies. Woo ha. Woo
Mm.
ha woo ha.
Now explain it to
And
somebody like Queen A, like I was a dummy. What would I do with it, right? Explain to me like, Yanni's theme for dummies. What would I do with that package?
oh well, what you would do is take this. So just mind you, you could get three steams out of this.
Okay.
Three steams out of this. Whether you do a yoni steam, whether you do a foot detox,
Mm.
you could get three. Meaning, like I said, the foot talk detox or the yoni, and then you could do another yoni the next week or two. So you got three. Some of them might have a little bit more, and you could get four out of it. I don't know. It's just all in the packet. So all you do, you set it up. Let me see. I got the instructions here on the back.
Let me
Wait a
take
minute.
me a sip. It's getting juicy in here. Talking about some what you doing say.
So this is my front of the pack. Adore TYP
Wow,
LLC.
y'all see it?
Royal Queendom. That's my Ioni name.
Yes, make sure
So
y'all.
this is the back where I give you instructions on how you do your yoni steam.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's all in writing how you could set it up and
Mm.
everything. And I kept it there so ones who don't, I got to not accept that right now. Here I'm back. Come on back. There we go. Yeah, I had to not accept. Oh God, here's a friend of mine who don't understand decline
Hey,
right now.
Taddy. I know how it is. I know. I get it. I get it.
Okay. Okay. I was able to put a. Uh-oh. There we go. Zuma Zuma. Yeah. So I was able to
Put
hit the
you.
button like it's send her
Oh,
a message.
that's okay. And I see on the
Yeah,
pack you
but
even got safety instructions on there. Did I see that right?
yeah. Uh huh. Uh
Oh,
huh. It's
see y'all.
all on there. I tried not to leave nothing out.
Even have the store.
Because these yoni things though, they are very, 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 very good for us. Like us women and men. Men can also get oh, that just reminded me too. I do piercings too. Um
Mm.
Yeah, I do
What kind of
piercings. Like
piercings do
I
you do?
pierce
Like
your
nose,
nose. I
ear?
just do the basic ears and nose.
Okay.
Basically, I don't the body part. No, I ain't into that. I tried to. I'm not gonna say I don't have the material, but I ain't ready for all of
I know
that.
that's right, cause that'll be me. Like, hold on, no, let's stay right here.
Yeah,
More
I
than
got the
that.
material and the guns, and I don't know about all that, but
All
yeah,
right, y'all. Y'all heard me. I asked. She said, neck up only, y'all. Don't be hitting her up now.
yeah, the nose and the ears. I got you, and I'll just pow, 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 pow you up. Yeah, whatever you want, pow, pow,
Ah, I
pow,
like that.
pow.
Hey, cuz say just whatever you just don't waste no
Whatever
time.
you want,
I
yeah.
like
So,
that. So with the Yanni's things, do I put it in the water? Okay, so I never had
okay.
one. Okay, so people out there, okay, now y'all know
Uh
Queen A
oh,
is lost. I don't know what they are.
I just broke these today. But anyway, that yoni steam, pretty much. Okay, let me say what I got. Like you would put it in. You would need at least mm, like half a cup of water. Like not a half a cup. Like
Okay. Okay.
um, I got a little silver because I got the box. So what I do, I got a canister that I put the water in and I fill it up.
Now, do it have to be hot water, cold water, or do it
Hot
matter?
water.
Okay.
Hot water. It has to be hot because it's steaming. It's gonna steam up. It's
Okay.
gonna steam up. Um, so you put it in that thing, the bucket.
Okay.
Then you put your herbs in there,
Okay.
and you kind of sit on top. You have to have your I got the pot, y'all. I really prefer for y'all to come and let me just steam you up so I can show you how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Cause you
They
know
show you right how to do it
so I
right.
can show you how to do it, and then you gotta get the package from there on out if that's what you want to
Ah,
do. Let
I
me
like
show
that. I
you.
like that. You
Let
say
me show you
get a
what you
professional
need
way
to
first. You
do.
feel me? Hey.
That part, but yeah, I put it in there. I put the in the silver pan, and it's like a pot, and I put the towels on there. They sit on the pot, let it come up through the woo-ha. I make the water for you. You put your feet in the water. Everything is like a 25 minute,
Okay.
25 minute steam, no more than 25. Um, and that's all you need, per steams. Um, and that's it, really, pretty much. And I make sure you be able to, clean yourself up and shoot, you come up walking out like a little, new woman,
Hey,
a
look,
new
your
man,
tone changed. Look,
yeah, all
your
that.
tone changed when you said that. Come out. You started off, you like, come out, look like a new woman. Yeah, like so. That's how it make y'all feel. Just let y'all know. You see, she just thought about it and had
That
it changed. Look,
boy.
I'm just saying.
I
Y'all.
feel good every time I sing, baby.
So, how often would you use it?
Honestly, baby, you could do it once a week if you want to.
Mm.
Yeah, honestly, I say huh,
What
you
would you
do
recommend?
it per need, per need, because us women, let's be real,
Right,
we the one we catch it all.
right,
Sometimes you let them let loose, sometimes you don't,
right.
but you got to get all that out of there.
Mm.
That's what these herbs do.
Hey, get it out of there.
Suck it up like
Hey,
let that steam
yay.
take.
Slap it out of there. Get it on up out of there. I like that. Get it on up out of there. I'm telling y'all, so y'all make sure now, because I'm
That
telling
steam
y'all,
be
if
like
y'all
drip,
watch it,
drip, drip,
hey,
drip,
and that
drip,
description
drip.
up there, I know y'all
Let
gonna
them,
be wanting them.
let them toxins
Hey,
flow, baby.
hey, you hear it? I know y'all gonna want them now. She got three different kinds, and y'all buy one, but guess what?
Yep,
You get three or four uses out of it.
you could get 3 to 4 uses out of one packet. Out of one packet. So, but I would prefer, like I said, just hit the door up, baby. I will show you. what it is, and believe me, you will be like, girl, where you been all my life?
And then they hit you up. So how if they want to get that from you, how they gonna hit you up? If there's somebody watching and they want to get that from you, do they
Well,
email you or how they get you?
right now, I could be hit up by my email, TrenePower747 at gmail.com, or I could possibly be hit up by my phone number, 513-237-2089. Until I get my cards, that would be the way to get in touch with me. If you use it, you'll get me. All you gotta do is reach out to me. And I'll call you back or I'll reach back out to you if you don't get me then. But I guarantee you, it won't be hard to get your girl.
Ah, y'all hear it? Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't nothing. So no,
That
mess
part.
with y'all. I'm just messing with y'all though. So now, something that a lot of one time, you shared that you went somewhere and you went to sing a song, but something happened. You couldn't remember the words. Can you tell us about that time?
Oh God, yes. I went to Deaf Chris party.
Mm-hmm.
And he asked me to participate and sing and everything. And I was ready. Like I felt like, oh, I got a chance to get back out here, all of this after my stroke. It took me a minute though, y'all. It took me a minute. As far as my voice goes, I'm still not all the way comfortable, but I don't let it stop me. I be feeling how I be feeling at times, but anyway, so I got there, and this song was a song, "You Bring Me Joy" by Anita Baker, and this is something that I sung before. I sung it at it was the first Friday, and I sung it at karaoke, cool karaoke, back in it's some years ago. I can't think of what year right now, but the same thing happened to me. And I'm like, Lord Jesus, what is it about this song? But I got up there on the stage with Dev Chris, and I started it, but the words went out my head. And I'm like up there, like in my head, like, like I'm going to see them words. I'm like, Lord, where'd they go? I'm serious. I'm standing there and I'm like, then words came to my head and I just started singing them, but it wasn't where I was supposed to be in the song. And it wasn't like, and I just kept trying to fake it till I make it. I'm like, Lord, what is going on? I don't know what happened, but I found the way to just make it be okay for me to get out of Dodge. I had to get off that stage because I couldn't bring the words back. So, hey, hey, that was one time though. I'm telling you, I was like, I was so embarrassed, but people knew, but people didn't know.
Right,
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I worked it out, but I know I could have did better. I don't
right.
know if it was my nerves. I don't know, but it's funny how that happens sometimes. Like, and I'll be sitting there like, this is a total bloopers.
Like man, like can somebody else go? Like you sitting there looking like is it y'all
Like
need
for real, like can I get a redo?
like can y'all put the words up there on the screen? I could, what I mean, just cheat a little bit. Like just
Hey girl, it's like, honey, listen, it
I
was
could
for
only
real.
imagine. I could only imagine. And
hmm
he was up in front of people, right? This is in front of
I was
everybody,
in front of a lot of people. He had a man.
right?
He be having some
Because we know
busting
Dev Chris
parties.
be having them parties. I was about to say he be having them
He
parties.
be having some busting parties. I'm like, oh, Renee. And the ones that know me though, like, girl, you tripping. You turn what you stopped singing for? I said, girl, the words went out my head. I couldn't even find them. And I was for real.
She's like, I couldn't even find none to make up the sound like it. I just couldn't do it.
I couldn't even find them. Like I was really sitting there like,
Oh,
I'm surprised people didn't hear me say, because that's how I felt for real.
hey,
I
the
was
people
like,
that knew you, they
oh,
knew. The people that knew you seen it, they like, oh
yeah.
yeah.
See, my daughters, I know they did. Like, man, what's up with mama? Like, I don't know, but they ain't never say nothing. They just was like, say, mama, like,
Did
oh,
anybody
mama, up
say
there,
something to you when you
mama messed up right now.
did anybody say anything when you got off the stage like about
No,
it?
it was just a couple of people that knew I could sing
Okay.
that song. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? They like, what
Right.
happened? Like I was like, I lost the words. Literally went out my head, and I don't know why they be happening. Like, and it's crazy. It's like I guess what do they call that? When people get on the stage fright. But
Stage fright.
no, it ain't freezing or it wasn't even about being scared. It's I don't know what the heck happened.
You say,
Like where did the words go? I done sung this song plenty of times.
probably sing it at home, like soon as you went home, could sing the whole thing back to back. That's how it be. That's
I
crazy.
didn't understand it. I mean, that set on me like it's like when things like that happen, I don't know, like with me being a person that's been, singing and stuff and I got my own critical judgment of myself when it come to me singing or with
Right.
stuff like that. Like, and then when stuff like that happen, that don't make it no better. Like with me,
I
I'm
know.
already kind of like since I had my stroke, it's like I didn't I still keep trying, but I don't feel I have it like I used to have it. And why should I expect that? I had a whole uh I can't even say a whole stroke. I had whole a lot of mini strokes. And to be able to sing the notes that I'm singing today, ah, hey, you better quit playing with me.
Right.
You better quit playing with me.
And I was just listening to you. I'm like, and I don't believe nothing happens. I don't believe in coincidence. I believe everything happens for a reason, right?
Yeah.
And I believe because you are so powerful. You're so like you just I can't explain your energy.
Thank
It's just
you.
radiant. You positive, like it's all over you. You know what I mean? We all get our ways, of course. Everybody do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Me, everybody. Nobody's perfect, right? So, but I look at you like you might not be because I don't know you before you was at before, right? Because I didn't know you then. So,
Right.
but what I will say is that you might not be back to where you were, right? So quote were before that. But I look at it as who's to say that the Father didn't put you in this situation to be better. Now, listen to what I say when I say better, right? It might not be better in your sense of being better at where you were before, but better for like to be a coach for people who's been through, who's going through stroke symptoms and who's lost confidence, or, to speak for, other people that may have to maybe having stroke symptoms and not even realize they having stroke symptoms.
Right.
You know,
Right.
you said
Right.
you went to the doctor a lot of times and they didn't know what it was really because you wasn't actively going through that. You know, well,
Mm-hmm.
but you know what that feel like because you experienced it.
Yeah.
What that feel like, right? So I wouldn't
Right.
know that if I was having a stroke and I go to the hospital and they say nothing wrong with me, I know something wrong, but I wouldn't know exactly
Mm.
what it is, right? But for you,
Yeah. Yeah.
can
Yeah.
you can advocate for that. You can go speak for that. Like you
Oh
can,
now.
you
Oh
know,
now.
but that's what I
If
say. So
I
it could be
go,
greater. It might not be
girl.
that. You might not get back to
Mm-hmm.
that, but you may
Mm-hmm.
surpass that. That's how I look at it.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah.
Now when I go to the doctor, man, I be on it. my kids really be on it. And since Sierra, she's, nursing now.
Right.
She was on it back then, and it's just deep how when I was in the hospital dealing with my strokes, that was the same lessons that they went through in her class. So she was set up, and Sierra ended up, taking the break from school when I had the stroke.
Wow.
For she could be, they could be there. And but everything that she had learned was stemming up to what I was going through. See, God do what he do. Is
Don't
he
make
work
no
how he
mistakes. Didn't I
work.
just say don't make no mistakes? It was a reason
He
why she
work
was
how
learning
he
them right
work.
then.
Like
Man.
it was a lesson in so many ways to be taught. It's just to put it out there because when Peanut, they daddy was having strokes and heart attacks and stuff, it was like, yes, it was something that we, read into or found out what was going on with him or whatever. Like, but we only learned so much. And then here go me. And you already in school for this. Like, not even knowing that it was gonna be me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but God do what he do for a reason. And I'm still here for a reason. And like I say, I can only get better at succeeding in what he wants me to do, what he has for me to do.
Right.
That's the only way to succeed, like for real.
Right.
You gotta make good choices, the best choices. Like,
I like that. And that's why you feel like if clarity was a dance move for you, that it'll be a two-step. Because you said it before. Hey, that's it. That's what I said. Hey, I love that because you say hype when you do two-step. Everybody try to do two-step, right? We say hype when we do that, don't we? Hey, be like,
hey,
you can
that's
do it.
all I do.
Mhm.
Hey, hey,
Hey, they ain't ready for that, cuz. Tell them they ain't ready for that. We be to put that music on and be the look.
that's all I gotta
Hey,
do. I got my own vibe, baby.
hey, hey, show us
Hey,
again. I like that. Hey, show us again, cuz. I like that. Miss
hey.
Firecracker. Hey, that's your name for real,
That
Miss
firecracker,
Firecracker.
baby. You got that right.
Hey, I
Pow,
see.
pow. You better watch out.
Tell us about it. So why you feel like that name that suits you? Them the three
Firecracker.
words for you, Miss
Because
Firecracker.
you don't never know when I'm a pop, baby.
Mmm.
That's good or
Like
bad.
that. I like that. I like that. It might be a dud and it might not. Hey, I like
That part.
that. Okay, I like that. I like that. Okay, that's different. Y'all heard it first now, so be careful because it might be a dud and it might not. All right, so you don't know. I'm just saying. All
You
right,
never know.
so now what you something that's important to you, you shared with me is detoxing, right? And people hearing you, per se. Can you share what do you mean by detoxing? And when you say that, what's important to you is people hearing you.
Um, just hearing the importance of it. The importance of it. I know it's a lot going on now, and people use the different herbs, the teas, the different whatever. And my thing is, let me help you
Mm.
detox from the inside out. You know,
Now
like
explain when
I
you say
said,
detox, because a lot of people don't understand what detox is, and detox is different for everybody,
de-
right? So, what do you
detoxification.
mean?
Get the toxins out. Whether it's coming out your pores, whether it's coming out your woo-ha, or your what I want to say about the fellas. What I want to call y'all. I want to call you snake.
You gotta think of a little clever fella. Look, the little clever fella y'all
Oh,
got,
I
okay?
like it. I
Little
like it.
clever fella.
Clever fellas. Y'all look clever fellas. Yeah. They can get a little drip drip too.
Hmm. Yes,
Let
yes.
me show you. Just let me show you. Just a
Oh.
princess say,
Oh, so you can
come
use them
on
for
in
the
here.
fellas too, right? They can do that. They can do the Yanni as
Yes,
well.
they could do that too. Look,
Mm-hmm.
as well as we're detoxing our woo-ha,
Mm-hmm.
it's taking the booty hole too. I mean, come
Right.
on, let's be real. I can't sugarcoat this. No better than
Right. And then this slapping with truth right here, y'all. So y'all know we don't pull no
cause
punches. We
hey,
slapping with truth.
for real.
Hey.
All you down low brothers, you can do what
Mm.
you do. Come and let your girl detoxify you. I'm just saying.
Just say
I
come
don't
get
judge nobody.
detoxified.
I just want to make sure we all good. That's
That
all
part.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
I like
Hey, baby,
that.
baby, I got my own life. I got probably some things y'all don't know that I do too, but hey,
That part right there.
I don't care. That ain't my business. It's
Hey.
my business.
I like that. I like that. That ain't
It's
my
my
business, but
business.
this is.
I
Hey.
ain't even got to say I seen you.
Now, what kinds do you have there? Well, you got three different bags. Are they
This
all the same
this right
kind?
here, honestly, what I got in these, my ingredients is red roses,
Okay.
um, what a calendula,
Mm,
hibiscus, hibiscus, basil, and lavender.
mm.
That's all the herbs that I have in my steam.
And how much are the bags? How much can we get them for?
These bags here, hi, y'all catch this podcast. Y'all come and get these bags for $15. Get you a steam for $5 a piece out of that pack. You get three out of the one pack, maybe even four. But you know what? $15, baby. That's heaven. That's all I
Hey,
can tell you.
I gotta tell the Queen they sent y'all though for y'all to get the $15
That's
deal
right, Queen
now.
A
I
sent you.
gotta tell her that. Other than that, y'all,
Queen
hey,
A
that's for the
sent you. Come
deal,
on and get it.
right? I'm getting y'all the deal now.
Come
Y'all
on and
heard
get
it.
it. $15.
$15. $15. So now,
$15. $15.
that's how they be. They say $15. You know.
$15. And
No.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna pull the paparazzi back out, but I have so much inventory I have to start working it. So I will be back.
Mhm.
Back on live, back on something.
I love
Y'all
it.
gonna hear me again.
Hey,
Dazzle by Nay Bling is coming back.
what is it called again? Tell them what's the name of your paparazzi.
Dazzle by Nay's Bling.
Mm.
That's my paparazzi name. Dazzle by Nay's Bling. Yes.
So when y'all see it, y'all already know.
Be ready. That's the $5 bling, $5, $10, $15, $20.
Ooh.
That part. That part.
The hottest dollar. Just letting y'all know. That's the hottest
$100,
dollar.
baby.
Okay? Just telling y'all. I gotta tell y'all know I don't bring nothing but the best. So whoever I
That
bring on
part,
here, they got the
baby.
best.
That
So
part.
if they come on here, make sure y'all reach out to them and get it because I'm telling y'all, they stuff is the best. I don't
Yes.
bring nobody on here who I don't personally believe in. Know that.
And
Okay?
I always hit me up, and if you want to have a personal thing, baby, come to see me. Hit me up. That Trinae Power 747 at gmail.com or call my phone 513-237-2089.
Hey,
That
I
part,
love
baby.
I love that, y'all. Y'all want to get fit like her. One of her main things that she shared with us is she loves yogurt, Activia yogurt to be exact, and the strawberry and
Mhm.
blueberry kind. Now, why do you like Activia specific yogurt? Because you didn't
Cause
say
that's the
yogurt, you
only
said
yogurt I could stomach. I
mmm.
didn't try the others. I can't stomach it. So the flavor is it. That's it for me. And that's hey, I be tearing them up at Kroger's when they be on sale. The Activia, yes, baby.
I love my yogurt. Now, for me,
Hmm.
yogurt, I can't help it. I like yogurt. Now, lately,
Hmm.
I've been trying to lay off of it because of the dairy, but I'm telling y'all, yogurt is one of my like I love me some yogurt.
It helps though with
Yeah, with
the
your
lining
stomach
of
lining and
the
stuff.
lining of your stomach. Like it helps.
Yes, it do.
The probiotic. That's the part that I'm really going for with the yogurt and the help with, of course, yeast and all of that. Yeah. So.
Hey, see, y'all heard it first. So if y'all need got them problems, y'all heard what you saying. You can't stomach too much. Try
Mm-mm.
Activia yogurt, y'all. So
Yeah.
that's Miss Adora
It
T.
works for me.
Her secret. Now we giving y'all the secret sauce. A lot of people ain't getting the secret sauce on what she get to power a snack up. Now I'm giving y'all the secret sauce on her power snack. So go out there and go get y'all some Activia yogurt and power up. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to tell y'all. So now, first off, I have to, you know, um, thank you for joining us today
Oh,
and
you're
sharing
welcome.
something with us being the first podcast that she shared with. You know what I mean? I want to say that, right? Slapping with truth here, y'all. So
Hey,
no,
I made it. I made it.
she did. And let me tell y'all, it took us a million times to get here, but we got here, okay? And it wasn't her fault. So let me tell y'all, it wasn't because of her. It was Queen A. So let me tell y'all this. It was Queen A. So when we was talking about life be life, remember how she said that earlier in her thing? She was talking about what the year be telling her. And that's what life was doing for me, okay? Life was life in for me. I had so much going on, so
Mhm.
and thanks to this
It happens. It happens.
and she still hung in there and she was still patient
Yes.
with me. And so I want to thank you on here for being patient with me
Oh, you're welcome,
and
cousin.
everything. Because it seemed like every time you would schedule something happen, it was like, oh, they was like, oh, she's scheduled. I'm doing it today. I'm doing it. You know what I mean? I promise. I'll be like, somebody else
Hey.
to schedule. Every time you schedule something happen, I'm like, and I just kept thinking, like, I'm so glad this is my cousin. Gee, she's gonna be tired of me.
Right.
But
Hey, but life be life and prime example. Hey, but look, we kept at it, and like I said, what I say. Well, I hope she's doing better, cause
hey,
okay, I'll reschedule.
that's it. And you did. And
Mm-hmm.
you
Uh-oh.
held it. That's okay. You
I
held
just knocked the phone down.
That's okay. You held it. I gotta say, you had my back during this time with my daughter going through her episodes
Mm-hmm.
and in and out the hospital. You held it down. It was like, you know what? I'ma still be here. And she still jumped on and she came and it was no love lost. So I want to thank you for that. But before we go, I gotta ask you, before we get up out of here, what do you want to tell our audience? Is there anything you want to tell them specifically or let them know or just how you feeling? I don't know. Just whatever you would like to share.
Um, I guess I'll just do some encouragement words. Like we in a time that we really need each other. Like we gotta pray for each other. We gotta be here for each other. Like Trump, we already know who he favor and is nowhere near us. But
Say it again. So I'm just
it's nowhere near us.
real. I,
But my thing is just, I just really want to see our community come together. Like, stop being so, I ain't got this for you. I ain't got this. No. Because you know what? It's coming to a point. They ain't got nothing for none of us. They don't have nothing for none of us. But what we could do for ourselves, that's what matters. So what we gonna do as the people, as our community, us black folk. And it ain't even all about black folk because we got these red ones too that will do. And that's not prejudice like what we live in. We got people out here that's when we recognize our red brother or our orange brother or whatever they are, like when we recognize them, take them out to your wing too. Because they struggling like we struggle. For real.
That's
For
deep.
real. Everybody are not going through the same struggles. Period. And we don't nobody ever know what nobody's struggle is. But it be so deep to where who cares? But somebody should. Somebody should. Like it ain't everything ain't everybody business. But the way that the world is, y'all better start making some of your business. Like you ain't gotta be in nobody business. Like you know what I'm talking about. But when you get in somebody's business, let it be helpful. Let it be a reason. And no bullshit. First cuss word today. No bullshit though. It's that part. Be there for each other. We need each other out here. And we really do. Especially if you family. Idiots. I'm done.
Hey, hey, you gave us a mouthful. I like how you said to end it with that because the one thing we missing in this world is the togetherness,
Yeah.
right? You
That's the
know,
problem.
everybody want to be. We know we individuals. Yes, it's important for you to be an individual, but it's also important for us to become like this and be together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Long as
Because
we
it's
like
coming
this,
to that. If you are not like this, baby, the rapture, yep, it is what it is.
and this is the time. You
It
know,
is what
whether
it is.
You know, it's like now is the time, like where if you ain't ever thought about coming together, you better think about it because it ain't no more middle class. I don't know if people know it. You either rich or you poor. You know what I mean? So, you know, this the time. If you ain't ever thought about knowledge, you better be educating yourself. You know what I mean? If you ain't ever thought about growing food, you might want to learn how to grow your food. Look at the
That
grocery store.
part,
I
that
mean,
part,
so,
that part. Like where I live at, I ain't gonna lie to you. That would never be my garden. Not where I live right now.
right.
And I say that because it's a trip like you live somewhere or whatever. I just seen like how different little cats or whatever just end up dead in my backyard.
Mm,
But I don't be in my backyard like that, so I don't know what's all in that soil.
that's deep.
Mm.
That's deep.
I got snakes back there, the garden snakes, whatever. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, that just would not. That's not the soil
Right. Right.
for me. I'm not built. I can't do nothing with that soil.
No. And that's important. That's just like a foundation, right? The soil is the foundation for your fruit, for your food and your
Hmm.
trees. And
I
just like
can't
a
do
house,
nothing with that.
it's the same thing.
Nothing.
It's the same thing. You ain't gonna build your house on the solid, on a rocky foundation.
That part.
And food is even more important. I'm just saying, y'all. So pay attention to what we say.
And we need to eat from the ground. We need to eat from the ground. And we need to get acquainted with the ground. See, I take my shoes off. I walk around barefooted.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah,
that's
that's
for
something
me.
I've been working on. No, that's something I've been working on.
That's
So
for me because
I'm
I
working
gotta get acquainted
right.
with the land, baby.
Because we lost touch of it. We so used to wearing socks and shoes, we don't even know what it feel like to walk on the land no more. So I'm glad you said that, you know, because that's important. So for all y'all out
That's
there,
how we get grounded. That's how we get grounded.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. We got to get acquainted with the land.
Back with the land, y'all. Get back with it. That's where it's at, y'all. I'm telling y'all, back with the land because I don't know if y'all either you gonna get back with the land or the land
I'm
will.
going to get with you, baby.
Hey, you hear me? Hey, so that's why I'm like, you gonna have to. I mean, which one do y'all want? So
We gonna meet it either way. Either way, but why not get to know where we going?
that part,
Why not, like the
that
energy is what it is. Is what it is.
right.
And getting grounded is a big part of it.
The one of the most important parts. You know what I mean? We don't even know what it's like to hug a tree. You know what I mean? I did that the other
Mm-hmm.
day because I watched videos and I hugged a tree and it was so I was like, oh my gosh, it felt good. Like first I was like, oh my
Mm-hmm.
God, I'm gonna feel crazy hugging this tree. Like I hugged the tree, I was like, this kind of feel good. I'm gonna have to come back and hug another tree. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, but it was crazy because I'm like, I know people driving crazy,
Because
like,
you bonding with nature.
I did, and it felt so good, y'all. So go hug a tree, take
Mm-hmm.
y'all shoes off, get grounded,
Mm-hmm.
come together as one. Stop walking past, stop filming each other, laughing at each other. Let's come together as one, man. We need each other. If we ain't got each other back, we can't expect nobody else to have our back. And that's
Right.
first thing to say, like, we ain't even got each other back. And we wonder why nobody else got our back. So until we can have each other back, don't expect nobody else to have our back. You know.
Right.
So
Right.
I want to thank you for coming on here, Miss Adora TYP. And before we leave, make sure you share it one more time, even though I know she shared throughout this video. If y'all want to reach out to her, y'all reach out to her on her email and her phone number and I'll let her share it with you.
Trinae Powers 747 at gmail.com. And my phone number is 513-237-2089.
Hey, y'all heard it right here. Now y'all know I don't bring nothing but the best of the best. Thank y'all again for coming
Right.
for a lovely episode of Slapping with Truth. And if you would like to be a guest right here on Slapping with Truth, make sure that y'all leave it in the comments, inbox me, or you can simply email me at queenaspeaks@gmail.com. So once
Right.
again, we brought y'all a lovely episode. And until next time, if don't nobody else love y'all, y'all already know Queen A does. Later. Mwah.